Welcome to Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do a Killer Sudoku on my iPad. This is at the expert level. Let's get into it. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, so we'll do something low here. So there's a low hanging fruit with the 4 there. We can see here that this box has a cage that goes over the edge of it and all the rest stay in. Now, for that, every cage, every row and every column, every box, every row and every column adds up to 45. So therefore, which is 1 plus 2 plus 3 right through to 9, 45. So if I've got one that goes over there, this will add up to more than 45. And whatever the difference is, that'll be the number. Now, this is either going to be a 1, 2 or a 3, just because it's a 6. All right, so 16 plus 13 is 29, plus 11 is 40, plus 6 is 46. Take away 45 equals 1. Got the same thing here with this column. 16 plus 13 is 29, plus 11 is 40. So this is a 5, and this is a 6. All right. We can see a box here that's just on its own, 6. We can see a box here just on its own, 9. And once again, I've got a spare cage here. So 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 9 is 27, plus 17 is 44. So this is 1, this is 5. One of these numbers across here is going to be a 1 because this is 1 and 3. Okay, so 23 is going to be the numbers 6, 8 and 9. They're the only numbers I can have that add up to 23. Now because of that 9 there, that's got to be a 9. And the same deal, can't be a 9, can't be a 9, can't be a 9 because it'd be 9 and 0. Can't be a 9 because it'd be 9 and negative 2. So that's a 9 there. Okay, we've actually got, nope, I'm going to retract, before I make a mistake, I'm going to not say anything about that. I was going to say we've actually got a spare cage here, but across here it didn't work, so just ignore me. We actually have 2 and 3 here, so this can't be 6 and 7, this can't be 2 and 9. 1 is going to be here, so this is going to be 8 and 7 as well, or 9 and 6, don't know which. So 1 and 3, so 1 could be there or there with an 8 or a 6. Because this is an 8 and 9, 17, that can't be 1 and 8, so that's going to be 1 and 6. 21 minus 9 is 12, plus 1 is 13, plus 17 is 30, plus 11 is 41, so that's going to be a 4, and that will be a 5. Alright, so 5 can either be here or here, or here or here for the 5. What else can we see? We can see that this is going to be 12. So because it can't be 9 and 3 because the 9's there, it's going to be 8 and 4, can't be, or 7 and 5. So 7 and 5 there. This is 2 and 3, 8 and 9. Don't know what else to do at the minute. Let's just have a look. 18 plus 11 is 29. So these are going to add up to 16. These add up to 23. So 16 from 23 is 7. 7 plus 11 is 18, 28. So that's a 7 too. So 7 plus 18 is 25, plus 11 is 36. So 36, it's either going to be a 2 and 7 or a 3 and 6. Sorry, 2 and 7 or 3 and 6. 4 can be here or here. 1, so 2, 3, 7, 2, 4, 6. So 6 is there with 8. So that can't be 8. 1, 6 and 8's there. 8 must be here, and 8 must be here. So if that's an 8, that can't be an 8. That could, so this is either 2 and 7 or 5 and 4. 6 is going to be in this number here. So 4 plus 23 is 27, plus 10 is 37. So this is going to be 8. Now it can't be 6 and 2. It can't be 4 and 4. So it can be 2 and 6. No, it can't be. It can be 3 and 5 or 1 and 7. Not helping me. 1, 3. So if that's 8, that's going to be 9. So they're all 9s there. So 9 can't be 4 and 5. Can be 2 and 7. Can be 6 and 3. 6 can be there. 3 can be there. No, it can't. So this is going to be 8, 6 and 3, which will mean this is 2, 4 and 7, which makes sense. 2, 4 and 7. Now, I believe that this is 7, 5. So 2 and 4 can be there. 5 is there. 5 could be here, can't be there. 5 and 8, 5 and 6. Just not coming to me. So this could be a 6 here, but it's more likely a 6 down this side. 6 could be here, can be here. 2 and 3. So 2 and 3, 5 and 7. Where's the 8? The 8 can't be there. The 8 can't be there. That's the 8 there. Alright, so 7 and 1, because of that 1 there, that's a 1 there, and I should have known that for a while. 7. So 8 and 7, that means this is going to be, 7 and 6 can't be possible, 8 and 5 can't be possible, so this is 4, because of that 4 there, and 9, which means that this is 9 and 8. I apologise for the phone beeping in the background. Apparently I'm popular today. And when I say popular, I'm probably being mocked. Alright, so we said that that's an 8 there in that column because 8 had to be here because that's an 8 there. This is a 6, so 6 has to be here and 3. So 3 is there, so that's a 3, that's a 6. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, so that's a 4. 2 can be here or here, and 7 can only be there. 7, 2, 2, 3, and the reason for the 7 was that one there. That leaves this to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5, which means 5 can be here or here. This is still 2 and 3. Okay. So 13 plus 3, I'm just making that up at the minute, 16, 22, 32, 13, 7, 14, 6. Can't be 14, 6, so it's 13, 7. So that means that's a 3 and 2. So 13, 7. That means that this is 8 and 5, so that's a 5 and that's an 8. Reason for that is 13 here, 9, 4, and 7 and 6 couldn't be there, which leaves me with a 6, possibly. So 18 plus 13 is 33, plus 7 that, so that's 5 apparently. Is that right? 11, 13, 31, 38, 7. And the 7 has to be 3 and 4. So 3, 7, 4, 6. Still the same. 5, 6. So this is 2 and 9. Because of that 9 there, that's a 9 there. And that's a 2. 2 is going to be in here. That leaves me an 8, which is 1, 7, 2. So 7 and 1 is there. So 7 and 2 is there. So that's going to be the 1. 2 and 7. This is 3 and 4, which means that this has got to be a 6. Okay, so that means that, remember this was 6 and 8, so that's a 6 there, that's an 8 there. 8 can only be there because it can't be 1 and 3. Still don't know where that 1 and 3 is. So this is going to be 2 somewhere, and it could be in any of those spots. So this is 30 minus 7 is 27. No, got too many cells there. 8 and 1, 6 and 3, so 2 and 7, 4 and 5. This is 2 and 7. So 3 can be there or there. 2 and 7, what's this one? 1, 2, 3 and 4, is it? Yep, so 3 and 4, which leaves me a 4 down here or here. So that could be 4, 8, 6. Yes, it can be. And you should know this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which leaves the 4 to be either here or here. And that means that that's going to be 3 and 5. Yep, so 3 and 5 and 4 are there. 1, 2. Five and 7 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. Not happening. 1, 3, 5, 7, 4, 3. So what is this going to be? 9 is going to be there. 8 and 1. So 9, 8 and 1 is there, but don't know much more than that. 1 is going to be here. One can be there, 1 can be there, 1 can be there. 7 and 5, so 5 and 7 there. 5 can be here. 4 plus 23 is 27, 37. So this is 8. So this could be 3 and 5. If that was a 3, that would have to be 8 and 7. Possible. So 8 and 7, 3 and 5. 5, this could be, can't be 5. So that's a start. Can be 1 and 7. 7 would be 8. 7, 8 and 3. So what this is telling me is this is 3 and 7 in here, which means that can't be 3 and 7. So this is either 5 or 1. If that's a 1, this would have to be 6 and 9. Can't be 6 and 9 because of the 6, and or 8 and 7 can't be that. So that's not a 1. So that's going to be 5. 3, 8 and 7 there, which will mean that's a 7 there. That's a 2. That's a 5. That's a 4. 3 there. 1 there. Remember, this was 2 and 7. 2, because of that 2 there. 7. It's hard to point. I pointed to a number that's already highlighted, but oh no, it should come up as a highlight. Because of this is 3 and 1, and that's a 3. That's a 3 there, and a 1 there. Leaves me with 3 and 4 still. 5 and 7. Still don't know where the 6 is going to be. 6 is going to be there somewhere. So 3, 4, 6. So this can be 2 or 8 or 1 and 9. So this is 8 or 9 there. 8 can't be there. 8 can't be there. So that's an 8. That's a 2. Which means the only place a 9 can go is there. Because 9 can't be 1 and 2 because that's a 1. So that's a 9 there. So 9 and 9. 5 and 4 is 9. Plus 9 is 18. That's a 2. So this will be 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 there, which means this is going to be a 3 here. That'll be a 4. This will be a 6. Okay, so 2 and 7 at the top there. 2, whoops, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 15, so that's got to be a 5. Okay. So that is that. 1, 8, 9. So I've got 1 here. I've got 8 and 9, but I don't know much more than that. So 9 is one of these two. And the other number is 7. 9 and 7. Okay. Don't know much about that. So 9 and 7 there. 1 and 6. So that's a 6 there. That's a 1. That'll leave that as a 1, which will mean that's a 9. That's the 8. Leaving that as the 8. That is the 7. That is the 7 there. And this as the 9, I think. Alright. So, a bit slow. Did it about just over 17 minutes. Another one in the bank. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time. Bye for now.